Alright boys, I'm working on the Westchester spark system, ignition system, whatever. So anyhow, I got it set up here for a test. I've been testing the coil, and I've got it tested. I'll throw you guys on the tripod to show you, but it does work. Pretty much I just have the ground, going to ground for the battery tray, positive or hot, going to the hot side of the battery and the hot side of the coil. And then I have the negative side of the coil, which I'm touching to the negative side of the battery, and the spark plug should fire. It does. What else do I want to say to that? There's no condenser with it, so it won't produce a real consistent spark, but at least it shows the coil is working and everything. So next thing is we'll hook it up to the distributor down here, which isn't really a distributor because it's, you know, a single plug wire distributor. I don't know. Might have had to change stuff, but I'm gonna set the tripod up here and I'll try and show you guys, and then I'll pretty much just move the wire from going to the battery to going to the distributor. And I may have to add another ground wire to go from the battery tray to the distributor, I think. I'm not 100% on this. I'm making it up as I go along. It's basically the same as a battery ignition. Way overly complicated. It's the way they had it going, so okay. See what we can do here. I did just realize this distributor doesn't have the belt pulley down there. Even if I wanted to make the governor operational, so I may have to think about that. So I'm going to try and get you guys zoomed in on the spark plug so you can see. It's not gonna let me zoom. Okay, hopefully that'll be good enough. Getting Sony'd again. Camera's not wanting to focus. Okay, so here we go. So it does spark sometimes. There it went. Not having the condenser is going to give it a weak spark. I think it's the connection I got down here at the battery, but I think you guys can see it. I can hear it working. So from here, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it down here on the distributor. It'd be nice if the other end of this alligator clip worked. I might be able to make that work. It's on the lock washer. Okay. So I'm going to need something else to hold a positive on there, and I'm going to need another ground wire. So I will be right back, guys. Okay, so when everything's working here, I crank the motor over and the point's closed. It should spark. Intake valve just closed. Oh, it sparked. Hot diggity dog, boys. Is lightning going to strike twice? Exhaust valve. Also get to show you guys that the everything in the motor is working. Sparked again. By George, boys. I think it's going to work. Now, I don't know if the points are adjusted right or not, but everything seems like it works. Okay. I wasn't expecting to get this far, being honest with you guys. So, yeah, we got that going for us. I guess next thing is a carburetor. I mean, I could shoot a little bit of carb spray in here and turn it over via belt off of something, which is probably how I'm going to have to start it for right now until I get the starter generator pulley. Yeah. So, let me look at the carburetor. I guess I could put a battery box on this and go from there, because I'm not going to need to get in here anymore other than to wire it. Oil filter's changed. It still has the original oil in it. I want to hear it run, and then I'll dump the oil out of it. So yeah, I guess let's move to the carburator. Alright? Alright. Check out the MacGyverism level going on down here. So I got the bowl off of the, what I'm going to consider the better carburetor of the two, because at least the shaft's moving this one and everything. Throttle shaft, choke shaft, everything. There's a little bit of tar down in the bowl and a little bit on the float, but otherwise they don't look terrible. So this was definitely run pre-ethanol fuel last time, which at least puts it pre, what, 2000 or something? They started doing that mildly. So yeah, off camera here, I guess I'm going to take the carb cleaner and start soaking all this stuff off of here and try to wipe it down and see where we end up. I'm pretty sure these are the same as the Onan NB carbs, so just see what I figure out. Alright? Alright. Be back. Oh, and I also forgot to mention I got a new hydraulic hose made. Nice. Alright there, boys and girls. Testing out the hydraulics. I just realized about 2 minutes ago that the ram works backwards of how I thought it did. So the way this works, this ram only works one direction, and that is to lift everything. So basically what that means is it sucks the ram down to pull the back of the transmission down, and that is what in turn raises the front, so to lift the mower and everything. So now that I just realized that, and I just have a drill on here for right now, it works. Hot diggity dog, boys. And pretty much holds in the float position, or like right now you have to pull it up. When you figure it out and everything works, very nice. That's pretty much all I've been putzing with here. I put the new hydraulic line on, which you guys can see that. I took the pump pulley off just to make it easier. I was trying it by hand originally. It wasn't working because I didn't realize this probably would work by hand. But I also got the cable on for the hydraulic lift, so that's a plus. Yeah, in theory, I could put the hoop back on to put the ram onto, and the hydraulics could hold it and I could get this bar out of here. It would also let me turn it over by hand some more and get some more sand out of this flywheel shroud if I tilt it back. But to be honest with you guys, I think I'm going to save that for next weekend. And hopefully next weekend here I'll get everything running, or I'll get the machine running. Pretty much all I really need is to hook gas up to it and a battery. And I believe I'm going to try and belt start it off with something else. It just seems like a good idea at the moment. I'll just leave my drill on here, because then I can adjust the hydraulics. Once I hook that up, need to rig up some kind of throttle cable. Even if it just idles, I guess is okay. Yeah. Just see how everything works. So, I think I'm leaving you guys in a good position right now for this weekend. Sunday, it's a little after 5. You guys know my deal. I generally knock off around 5 or 6 on Sunday and go inside and watch YouTube videos and pay my bills and, you know, do everything like that. And edit videos too. That's what I do Sunday nights now. So anyhow, guys, appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully the Westchester build here will keep chugging along. I'm trying to make forward progress. I will towards the end of February, beginning of March, be able to put it together the whole way, I believe, and make it work. I may have to buy some kind of new electric fuel pump or rig up a pulse pump or something. Then I can worry about finalizing the electrical and everything. So, alright guys, like I said before, thanks for watching. We'll catch you everybody in the next one. Later. I really don't know what the next footage is going to be. Hopefully be trying to start this. But, yeah. So guys, well, not a total success on the Westchester.